And bang! Greetings, things, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Casey-Gale will feel number one here today, and I'm going to give you my recap and review of Mayans M.C. Season 4, Episode 6, entitled When I Die, I Want Your Hands on My Eyes. It was written by Alba Romaine Morales, and it was directed by Melissa Hickey. And I thought it was a pretty good, decent episode. It wasn't a great episode by any means. It was pretty slow in my opinion, but still, I liked the episode. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? The Mayans are in shock, wondering who carried out the attack on the clubhouse, leading to Coco's death. 5 dead, 4 in the ICU, and everyone is worried about what it means for the future. Alvarez takes Alvarez takes a diplomatic approach, but he doesn't want to get caught up in a war. Easy wants revenge. Conche thinks it may have been Albanquero. Manny shows up and tells them the Sons of Anarchy did the attacks. They go to a meeting where Alvarez says they are not going to war. Easy says he can lead a small team and they won't see it coming. Alvarez and Taza say no, but there's an uprising. Manny says he will join the mission and that there's no way out. They ultimately agree to fight back. Jess is worried when she learns about Coco's death. She knows she's partially responsible. Emily calls Easy and tells him he's being looked into and to watch out. Miguel is told to leave the convict place, and we see how little power he has now when his henchmen could only rustle up a small amount of cash. Letty turns to hope for comfort when it emerges that her father died. Nails tragically loses a child, and Angel is nowhere to be seen. And the episode ends with Easy saying, "Let's go to war." And I would rate this episode a 4 stars, a solid B plus, and a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it wasn't the best episode of season 4, but then again, it wasn't the worst episode. It was kind of slow, but it had a lot of interesting stuff on this episode. I guess I said many times before, I really don't care about the stuff with Emily Galindo. I mean, I said in my last review of last week's episode, they just need to end that storyline. They just need to get rid of the Emily character. But let's talk about the important things in this episode, like Nails losing her baby. I did not see that coming. I kind of knew that something was wrong, but I did not expect that she was going to lose her baby. But the question is how is this going to affect Angel when he finds out? What's he going to do? Is he still going to want to marry Nails, or will he get reunited with Adelita? And how is and if Angel does find out, how is Angel going to react knowing that his baby son is alive and well? Oh, what is it, like? What is this gonna cause him to do? And apparently it looks like Tig will not be in the episode. See, Tig is supposed to return this season, but it looks like he won't return until the season 4 finale. I hope Tig returns before the season 4 finale, because next week's episode, the Sons of Anarchy and the Mayans are definitely going to go to war. Who's going to survive and who's going to die? my money is on Bishop. I seriously think that Bishop is going to be the next one to meet Mr. Mayhem. The way he's been acting this season. So that's my guess, and he's going to be the next person. But 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 the question with Tig, even though it looks as if Tig won't return to the season 4 finale, but then again, he could surprise us and show up in next week's episode or episode 8 or 9. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff is going to be going down in the next 4 remaining episodes because there's 4 episodes left this season. Like I said, I enjoyed this episode, but but as I said earlier, I didn't think it was as good as the first 5 episodes were. But hopefully, it picks up again in episode 7, which is next week's episode. So, what I also liked about this episode, I like when Nails was going into labor and trying to get to a truck, Felipe Way showed up and he was the one that took her to the hospital. That was really nice of Felipe. But and also how is this Nails losing her baby going to affect her? I'm wondering how it's going to affect her as well. And also, when is Lincoln Potter going to come back? Because as I said in my previous reviews, he is scheduled to be back this season. But is he going to be back in next week's episode? Is Lincoln Potter going to be back in episode 8, 9, or is he not going to return to the season finale? Because I know Lincoln Potter is going to play some part in Adelita murdering Anna Linares and her husband in last week's episode. Somehow, in some way, Lincoln Potter is going to get involved. Also, like I said, I enjoyed this episode. It was a pretty good, decent episode. But as I said earlier, it wasn't the best episode. It was a slow episode, but slow in a good way. It means they're slowly building everything up to the Sons of Anarchy versus Mayans MC war. They're slow, so because we got only 4 episodes left. What's going to happen in the 4 remaining episodes? Comment down below in the comment section and tell me what do you think is going to happen in the 4 remaining episodes. And also shout to Lincoln Potter. He says, "Ahoy, matey." He says, "I will be returning at some point this season." Okay, Lincoln Potter, when? Are you going to... does that mean you're going to be in episode 7, or you're going to be episode 8, episode 9, or you're not going to return until episode 10? Please let me know. Also, you all stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. And I will be back here Thursday, day after work, to do my recap and review of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 1, Episode 3. Good night, everybody.